Hey guys, this is Shankar. I'm a partner at ZS, and my focus is on building AI-enabled solutions that really solve relevant problems for our clients. And I'm based out of our AI Center of Excellence here in Bangalore. So it has been a very interesting journey in ZS Prize, all the way from conceptualizing the idea to inviting teams to apply. And of course, we are at the last leg, and we just come off the discussions and presentations from the top 20 teams. And the things that have really stood out for me and several of the jury members was uh, first and foremost the passion of the teams for really blending technology and biology, as I would say. So that's one thing that really stood out. And uh, building on the passion, I think the other piece that stood out was a deep sense of purpose that each of the teams demonstrated. Of course, healthcare as a topic is something that has impacted each of us at some point in our life, uh, often personally, right? So, something that stood out was across many of the teams, in fact, I would say all of the teams, was a deep sense of purpose to contribute back to society and really have a uh, meaningful impact uh, through their solutions for healthcare. And then blending these two, right? Passion and a sense of purpose, and really trying to have impact at scale for uh, big populations or big groups of people, right? Either some teams were addressing issues around blindness, some folks were tackling issues around complex disease areas like cancer, right? So these were some of three things that stood out, right? This sense of passion to create really cutting edge innovative solutions blending biology and technology, and then the sense of purpose and bringing these two together to impact large groups of the population. I think uh, the kind of problems that the teams were solving, of course, there are different form factors in terms of technology, but the core commonality or was the trying to really have doing the most good for the most people, right? Like so, I think that across all the problems that the teams were working on kind of stood out. And uh, broadly, there were uh, two broad categories of solutions, things that were trying to help detect and diagnose healthcare conditions sooner, faster, better, right? So, kind of addressing the detection and diagnosis end of the healthcare spectrum. And second was uh, second category of solutions were those that are uh, trying to improve the uh, quality and outcomes uh, for patient or population groups, right, through new treatment modalities or new therapeutic modalities. So either diagnosing and disease faster, or uh, once diagnosed, how do we really improve the quality and outcomes for patients meaningfully, right? And that's kind of the impact that folks were looking to create through their solutions. And again, the underpinning was often some creative use of uh, technology algorithms, right? So that what is there across the solutions. It's kind of interesting when Sanjay, who's kind of the mastermind behind ZS Prize, mooted the idea, right? Uh, the vision that he had for ZS Prize was quite ambitious, right? And but also very something worthy. Of course, ZS as a company, we work a lot with organizations in the healthcare sector, right? So we engage with them. Uh, it could be life science companies, biopharma companies, medical device companies, and we're looking to make those companies successful, and the success of those companies relies on really helping their eventual customers, right, which is often doctors or patients, kind of making their lives easier, better, right? So that's kind of the purpose that we were serving as a firm. But when Sanjay moved to the idea of ZS Price, uh, it kind of uh, took it to the next level, right? Not only impacting individual companies, but really uh, impacting our society at large, right? And there are many people who have that uh, orientation mindset, but ZS Prize is a platform to really help those ideas come to the fore, right? And these could be small ideas, big ideas, small teams, large teams, startups, professionals, students. Source of the ideas is manifold, right? And but really acting as a platform to impact society at large and contribute meaningfully back, uh, starting with a country like India, right? Like so that kind of really elevating uh, and acting as a voice and for and as a platform for uh, many good ideas to really see light of day, right? Like so that is uh, kind of worthy and a very ambitious effort. And when Sanjay talked about making ZS Prize kind of the next MacArthur Prize or the X Prize, it kind of really ignited the uh, group at ZS, right? Like starting with our a board at ZS and then kind of percolating it down to uh, many people within ZS, right? Like and as we are also wanted to make sure that the teams were not only bringing those ideas forward, but we were kind of giving them not only money, but also kind of our time, energy to support them, right, in crystallizing these ideas. So uh, very ambitious, uh, but worthy effort and acting really as a platform for uh, many ideas to uh, come to the fore and really support these ideas and the teams, right, with our uh, both with uh, money through the ZS Prize eventual prize winners, but also through our time, energy of uh, different groups from within ZS to help them. So